Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shauna. If you're tuning in, thank you so much. I'm sure you can see that this is my first YouTube video, and yeah, this is a new chapter in my life. Um, I've been a personal trainer and nutrition coach for almost 3 years now, and it's always been in person, and now I'm trying to take that to the next level and bring it online, bring it to YouTube, and find more ways to better help people. I am extremely passionate in what I do. I have been training personally for about almost 4 years now, and I love it. It was literally a game changer in my life, and I'll talk more about that in another video because I do have a lot to talk about. But it did help me after a car accident get my mobility back, and was just the start of this beautiful fitness journey that I've been on for the last 4 years now. So primarily why I'm moving online is I feel that there is not a lot of support for individuals with high demand jobs who are, working 9 to 5 and or have families and doing this and doing that and have all these things in life going on that they're trying to juggle while also trying to track their macros and get a lift in. It's so hard to fall off track when you have 1,000 things on your plate. It's almost like fitness and nutrition start to slowly go down the priority list because you have all these other responsibilities and people depending on you, and it's a lot. And I have been there a lot myself, so I'm coming from a place of understanding, and I've realized that yes, you can be a priority to everybody, but you need to be a priority to yourself as well. And that's primarily why I want to start making these YouTube videos, because I feel as though there definitely is a workaround in most situations. When I had my accident, I was still in school full time. I was working in healthcare during the peak of the pandemic, and I was in rehab now. So between work and school, I was probably at 80 to 90 hours a week working. And then I'm trying to get the gym in and learn about nutrition, and it's a lot. And at some point I need to have a personal life too, so it's hard. Even now even in a bigger, I don't know, fancier corporate job where there's a lot more responsibility on my plate, plus I'm doing the personal training on the side, plus I'm doing my own lifts and just trying to track my macros, and it gets hectic. Life gets really, really hectic, and I feel as though I can help with that, or so I hope I can help with that, come from a place of understanding especially. So just to give a little bit of insight on what my day-to-day looks like, one thing that I have to strongly mention is that consistency is key. It definitely helps me having consistency both in my day-to-day schedule and in my food. If I don't have those two things, I would be like, whoa, this is a lot. I don't know what the hell to do. And I would probably I'd burn out. I would just absolutely burn out. And that's what I see a lot of people doing. I know there's a way around it. Maybe it's my OCD saying that, but I know there's a way around it. So I work 8 to 4 Monday through Friday, but I do the personal training on the side. I do online coaching. I am working probably about, I want to say 13 hours a day, and then even more on the weekends. So I start my day at 3:50 in the morning, and I go to the gym at 4:30, and I get my lift in. I'm usually done around 6:30, come home, get dressed. I try to take a little bit of time in the morning to read. I plan the day. I just try to get really grounded in the morning. I need that time to just plan out what's going to happen that day, what goals are the most important for me to accomplish. So that's also my anchor that keeps me grounded and helps me stay on track with everything without burning out. So I'm usually out the door by about 7:30, and before I know it, I'm at work by 8. And I work my 9 to 5. And then from there, I go to the gym and I'm training clients. I come home And now I'm doing online nutrition programs and doing my weekly one-on-ones with clients. So it's a lot, especially with the 9 to 5 when it's so high demanding. And, I try to like have times that I know I'm going to eat my meals. It just kind of, it becomes a priority. It's like I have to eat at this time, or it's going to throw me all off. I try to give myself certain times throughout the day, even though it's busy, to make time for those meals because my macros are extremely important. I'm in a maintenance phase. I'm trying to just grow some muscle mass, trying to grow some strength, and macros in general are just very important, but it's also it's a big part of my life. And although my job is very important, so is my nutrition. So I find times throughout the day to make sure I get my meals in. I tell myself that at this time I'm going to stop. I'll have my snack. At this time I'm going to stop and I'll have my lunch. So those times for me, I'll have my breakfast at 8. I'll have my snack at 10. I'll eat my lunch at 12, sometimes 1, depending on if I'm training or not, after work. And then around 2, 3, I'm getting my last snack in. But you see how, I know my times? I'm not just guesstimating it every day. Because at that point, if you're doing that, you're going to be like, shit, it's 9 p.m. at night, and I've gotten 20 grams of protein in. So having that kind of accountability and that rough schedule, I guess that rough schedule is super helpful. It really forces you to just take that moment for yourself, which is so important. We all need to take that moment for ourselves, and I wish more people understood that. But yeah, so when I get home after training clients, that's when I'll have dinner, and I'll have another little snack somewhere in between. But sometimes it's hard when I get home super late. I don't want to be eating at 8 o'clock at night when I go to bed at 9. That's just not good for you. So I also try to plan my meals either that morning or the night before, depending on what my schedule is going to look like. So that way I'm not just trying to force down 30 grams of protein at 8 p.m. at night, because that's going to ruin my day. That's going to ruin my day at 8 p.m. and I'm going to be aggravated. And then I'll wake up with a messed up stomach, and I don't want that. So that's also sometimes what I do in the mornings as well. I should have said that earlier. I am still trying to wake up. I have my coffee right here. But yeah, I really need that consistency and that accountability, or I'm going to be a hot mess. I'm going to burn out. I'm not going to hit my goals, and I really feel like having that schedule keeps me grounded too. It really keeps me, it's almost like a reality check, and I need that because at least for me, I get very overwhelmed very quickly, and I'll start to get very panicky, but having that schedule is my anchor, and it keeps me grounded. And yeah, I mean, it works for me, and again, it helps with the burnout. So I guess kind of the big takeaways from this video is be consistent, take time for yourself, plan your meals. I really try to take at least 10 minutes here and there throughout the day to just walk or breathe or just do something kind for myself, because that's another big thing. We get so consumed with just, being in the moment and trying to please everybody that we forget about ourselves. So really just being kind to yourself is another big thing you should do. But I'm going to leave some tools at the bottom of this video, and they should help you figure out a couple of things: how to better manage your schedule, when and where to find time for yourself. It should just kind of be a good anchor to help you figure out how to tackle each day. But yeah, just be kind to yourself. Find time for yourself. You're with yourself all the time. So yeah, it's hard when you have a lot going on in life, but we gotta take care of ourselves. So if you need any help or just need that toolkit, it's gonna be at the bottom of the video. And there goes my voice. It's saying I need more coffee. But yeah, if you need anything, you can always email me too, and we can definitely figure something out. Thank you so much for tuning in. hopefully this video isn't a total catastrophe and that you got something educational from it. And if you did, let me know. I guess let me know either way. And yeah, there's gonna be more videos like this too, hopefully a bit more structured with more caffeine. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.